Nick thinks this Jeopardy thing's all work, and I've never been more heartbroken in my life.
It has
What? There's no way.
Nick thinks.
What do you mean there's no way?
You think it's fixed? Is what you're saying?
What Jeopardy
I think
thing?
it's very likely it could be fixed.
No way. He's
on that
throwing
boat.
absolute.
So by the Jeopardy thing, you mean the guy who is
professional
the
bettor.
professional sports gambler?
Yep.
Who is just dominating right now
Dominant.
in Jeopardy.
Yes.
Like no one's
He
ever
didn't
dominated before.
miss a question the other day is what I heard.
Yeah,
60 for 60.
right.
Maybe
And
he's just really fucking smart.
he's got the 4 highest single game scores in the history of Jeopardy.
Good for him.
He's already number 2 on the all-time money list, but he's still about $2 million behind the incomparable Ken Jennings.
In Trebek's
Ken
last
Jennings.
season.
No, it's
this
not.
is happening.
It's not his last
No,
season.
yeah.
He's already said that he's coming back.
Don't sell him short, Nick.
Nick, you could say whatever you want to say about the way Jeopardy is handling the sports gambler guy. Don't you ever fucking talk about Alex Trebek like you just did right there.
Yeah.
Ever. I spent a lot of
Just
time
saying,
with that
Nick's-
Canadian man.
Nick's just playing the stats here.
But you and Ty brought up a very valid point. I guess back in the 60s, is that what it was?
Yep. There was I don't remember what the game was exactly. They made a movie about it in the
$64,000 question.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
The movie was called Quiz Show.
Yeah.
Gorms was on it.
Yeah,
back in the
Gorms may
60s.
have been
Oh,
on it. You may
yeah.
have watched it, maybe.
I was an extra in it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but anyway, they used to feed champions questions, so they'd know them beforehand. They went in like a soundproof case and then had 60 seconds to answer the questions. One guy was the champion like 2 weeks worth of shows in a row, and eventually like a college professor from Columbia came in. They're like, all right, this guy looks better. The American people like him more, so they told the other guy like, all right, pal, you're fucking done.
Spoiler, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So this next guy went on to win a bunch, became the longest running champion in game show history at the time, got a job at like NBC and everything, and then they found out it was all hoax.
Are you saying, Ty, you're on Nick's side here, that this is all work?
I don't know, because I'm pretty sure they put a lot of shit
no
in
way.
place to make sure this doesn't happen, but it is
I
very
mean, they
peculiar.
could take it out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
I mean,
Let's just say they could still make it fair, but let's say they know where his specific strengths are. What areas of knowledge he's specifically strong at.
Sports gambler.
They could, yes. They
start
could.
I mean, he
feeding him
dominates
questions.
everything,
So
though.
they could make those like when it goes to Final Jeopardy and stuff like that, things that they are confident he's strong in.
Yeah,
in
put
my-
the double Jeopardy in his category.
In my eyes here, the guy, that's like the nerd Super Bowl, right? Jeopardy is the nerd Super Bowl. That's what it is. I'm a fan of it. I know none of the answers. This guy being a sports gambling guy, he's used to the pressure. He's used to the high stakes. There's no like blackout ever in his thing. I think he maybe just be put on this earth to be the Jeopardy champion.
That's very possible.
And I'm also very naive too.
Well, but
I
you got to
believe in a
think
good story.
the people he's going up against. He's got what 2 boats worth of confidence more than them. So
Yeah.
Well,
he's
at this
stepping up to
point,
the plate.
too. I mean,
Question.
daily double. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Final Jeopardy.
I think he's doubling down every single time.
Yeah.
Well,
Final
and
Jeopardy,
That's
he's
why
been-
he's been killing people. Because,
Yes. Letting it ride,
on
yeah.
his last show, he wagered $60,000 in Final Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. He's a legend.
Out of what,
He-
71?
Yeah, he had like 71,000, wagered 60,000, and ended up winning by like $125,000.
It's my guy.
Oh, what's the question?
I like it a lot.
I don't know. I just
Ty,
don't
you
know.
also said earlier that you think maybe the little thumb pieces.
Yeah, I always wondered about that because I remember watching like when Ken Jennings was on, and like that fucker just had the cadence down, like, and it would always, it'd be like a tight close up of someone, and they'd be like fucking hammering the thing and never getting it in time. So I think they can game the answering things.
I'm too big of a Jeopardy fan to believe that they would. string
I'd
me
be
along
against.
like
I'd
this.
be 1,000% against Nick on this if it wasn't potentially
Family
Trebek's
Feud definitely
last
rigs it,
season,
though.
and they were
It's
trying
not
to-
Trebek's last season.
I said potentially.
It was really trending yesterday. Trebek said he's feeling good. He's coming back next season.
Back.
Yeah, that happens a lot though. And then
Whoa!
just saying, I'm just stating
Christ! Come on, guys.
nothing but love for Mr. Trebek for myself. But I mean, he's an older gentleman.
Quite
He's had some
possibly
issues.
the best game show host in the history.
The best.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Right. Select.
Behind.
I don't.
Behind who?
Behind who?
Al Borland on Family Feud.
Right.
He used to make out with everyone, right?
It's funny. It's hilarious.
What
that
I
you
would
read
like
my
to
mind.
know is that I'm sure you can go on
Mike
betting
O'Malley, Global
sites.
Guts.
and- yeah.
No.
I'm sure you can go on betting sites and bet on the Jeopardy episode, right?
I don't know because it's not live.
You're right.
But so are other shows. other shows are on betting sites. That you get the Game of Thrones. You can bet on Game of Thrones.
True.
It's not live. It's pre-recorded.
2
Certain
years
people have knowledge.
pre-recorded.
I've never seen Jeopardy on any betting site. Maybe since it's now, like, since this guy is so good, maybe they'll throw up some.
Or maybe this is a way to get it into the betting site.
That-
Having
that-
the
that's
sports
my
handicap
There we
on
go.
here.
That's my point.
Nick, enough.
I mean,
No, we're just spitballing
It's
here.
becoming legal in a lot
It's kind
of
of
places.
piecing itself together.
Tony, William Hill in England takes a bet on anything. Look him up. See if they got any Jeopardy odds. William Hill. William Hill.
Oh, Billy Hill. That
don't
guy's
have
oh,
any-
Billy.
That was computer.
I don't
Billy
have
Hill
anything in
gang.
front of me.
Get back to me,
something to
Tony.
think about.
I don't know. It's possible though. Anything's possible.
Alex Trebek, I watched that thing with Harvey.
Spectre.
Harvey.
Firestein.
Weinstein.
Steve Harvey.
Weinstein?
Steve Harvey.
Nope. Levin, I believe.
We would have got there.
He took some shots at Pat Sajak, and as soon as that happened, I was like, "This guy's my motherfucking guy."
Yeah,
he was
we,
just.
we don't like Sajak.
Well, I like Sajak. I'm a Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy guy every night, and then as soon as Trebek sawed down Sajak, I never looked at Sajak the same.
Yeah.
We ran into someone who said Sajak was the man, though. Didn't we? I think Lefko told us in New York. He was like, "Oh, Sajak couldn't be nicer.
I
Nicest
know.
guy on the face of the earth."
I know because I want to trust. I like Lefko.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Trebek is
Yeah,
my guy.
I agree.
Yeah.
Pat Sajak in his Twitter bio calls himself an icon. Read it. Read his fucking Twitter bio.
I feel like that's something you would like.
Well, after the way Trebek spun it, like Harvey asked him a question. He said, "You refuse to let yourself be called the star of the show." And well, Alex was like, "Well, it's because I'm not the star of the show. The questions are the stars of the show. The guests are the stars of the show." And,
Well, he's Canadian. He
And
would say
Harvey,
that.
yeah, Harvey mentioned that Pat Sajak and
Vanna White.
Vanna White are introduced as the stars of the show, and they basically asked Trebek that if he was the host of Wheel of Fortune, would he call himself the star of the show? And he was like, "No, I would never, because even though I know the entire alphabet," is what he said about it. Basically, took a shot at Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, and I was like, "This guy's my fucking guy right here. I like Trebek a lot." And that-
Trebek's bio. It's game show host, icon, former sexagenarian.
Sajak. Jesus.
Wait.
What's the
Former
last
what?
word? What's the last word?
Sexagenarian?
Sexagenarian?
No, that is how you pronounce it.
What
He
is it?
Butchered it the first time.
What does that mean?
I think
have no idea.
that's like where you're born, isn't it? If you're a
Sex-
sexagenarian, that has to do with like the
Oh, from
decade in which
Essex.
you were born or
He has
something.
two dicks?
I don't understand what.
We are forgetting about a new TV host as well.
Who?
New TV game host. Our good friend of the Pat McAfee Show 2.0, Tim Tebow, $1 Million Mile on Wednesday nights.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is.
I heard he's crushing it.
That's
He
going
is.
to make it to episode 4.
I was gonna
What
say,
night is that on?
has that thing been canceled yet?
Wednesday at 9, baby. You got to
Speaking
go
of
check
Harvey,
it out.
Steve Harvey's up there.
Bad. Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey
Good
kind of.
mustache.
Steve Harvey got the very rich run where he just was put on everything.
He's got his hands in everything.
I was a
Kevin
bit.
Hart.
I'm talking about Family Feud, Steve Harvey.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I love what he did.
Yeah.
Whenever he brought back Family
Miss
Feud,
America Steve
literally did the CPR on Family Feud,
He
brought
did.
it back. I loved it. His show, I saw it. Now he's just in too much, and he's spread too thin now. So Steve Harvey got very wealthy, and I'm still a Steve Harvey guy, but I love a fucking
Family
game
Feud
show.
also loaded a couple questions there
Oh,
to get
yeah,
some
yeah,
viral
yeah,
moments.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
sure.
yeah, something you put in
Absolutely.
your mouth.
Yeah.
Coupon.
A sexagenarian is a person who is from 60 to 69 years old.
What an
Nice.
old.
Good
Oh,
call.
what a
Hey.
fucking old.
Congrats, guys.
I would like to get Ty. You talk about Todd and Gorman.
No.
Just Gorman.
You didn't deserve that, Gorman.
Well, I'm not a sexagenarian.
Not yet.
It's just
I mean,
facts.
I'm not in the 60s.
I wonder what we are.
Ty, I would like to get.
Septuagenarian. No?
Boom, roasted.
I would like to get Ty on Jeopardy. That's going to be my new thing.
Yeah.
I want to Quell Jackson to get his football back from the Deflategate that he intercepted, and I want Ty Schmidt on motherfucking Jeopardy.
Here's a question
Right,
for everyone.
select.
What would everyone be? What would be their best game show to be on?
Family Feud for sure.
Yeah.
Double whammy.
Wheel of Fortune or Family Feud for me. I would do well.
I think I'd
Wheel of
crush
Fortune for me, for sure.
Price is Right. I'd crush Price is Right.
I'm terrible at that game. I'm
Yeah.
not good.
And I
I'm-
think they use California retail prices.
That's
which
fine.
Taxes.
Because that
Change it.
rice
No, I think
aroni
they've
is like
changed
3
it.
times
I
what
think
I
they've
pay.
changed it
That's a
to
good
Amazon.
point,
I think
Todd.
they've changed it to Amazon prices.
Oh, did
I
they?
think-
I'm
Which
on
is
there
cheaper,
a lot.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Survivor. I think I'd do really, really well in
You
Survivor.
would be casted off.
Yeah, they
Oh,
vote you up
what are you
immediately.
talking about? You would get voted off a motherfucking
first
island.
person.
Oh, no. Well, and if I
Happy
did get
birthday, by the way.
First person off.
It's Boston Connor's 24th birthday.
Hey. Another lap around the sun, baby.
First
We did
person
it.
off.
We did it. We're beating the odds every day. No, but I would go to that other island, like the quiet island. That
Eden
you get-
East?
Yes, where you can somehow make it way back into the game. I'd sit on that island.
Oh, you'd be good on the quiet island?
No, on the solo island, where you're all on your own.
Island.
Yes, on my own island.
Yeah, I've seen you dress yourself. I'm sure you can survive with no electricity and shit like that.
It's the reason I eat terrible food. It's the reason I dress terrible.
Foxy told me just yesterday there was a bunch of mouse shit just all over the floor. You commented about it and then just walked out of the house. You didn't decide to pick
It was
it up.
unbelievable.
That's some crazy slander. But the reason I was doing that
It was unbelievable.
I was finishing the orange juice, and then I was going to use my cup to get the mouse poop into
No,
the trap.
no. Connor goes, oh shit, the mice is back, poop everywhere. And then I go into the kitchen and I look at him. I go, Connor, you looked at the mouse shit, but you didn't clean it up. Oh, wait, no. I was going to clean it up. I was going to take the trash out and clean it up.
So he made you feel bad.
And then, he made me feel bad, and then somehow he looked like a hero.
Hey, another
And
year
I
of
took the trash
deflection.
out.
Happy birthday, man. Another year of deflection.
I took the fucking trash out.
What are the trash taking out rankings in the pub? Who does it the most? I assume Foxy or Zito.
We're all equal. We're all equal
don't
here.
walk out the back door.
Foxy does the dishes. Foxy for sure. I've never done the dishes in my entire life, except for the morning before the Patriots played the Chiefs, and that is it.
It was wild.
But I mean, aside from that, we all take the trash out a fair amount. Fox. The,
You know who
the
else is
thing
getting
is,
soaked up the morning of the Chiefs-Patriots game?
what's that?
Fucking Billy Kraft.
You know, I've thought about this Bob Kraft thing a lot.
Good old Billy Kraft.
Nobody has seen
Well, it's
Bob.
like Willie Kraft.
We can't rule out that Bob Kraft might just have a six-pack underneath that shirt.
I
Nobody's
told
seen
you,
him
if he
shirtless.
wants this tape out, he's got to have a fucking hog.
Yeah, he's gonna
dude.
be hung like a horse, and he probably has six-pack
fucking
abs. that
tickling
he's-
his knee.
He's gonna
Heels.
plead. He's gonna plead guilty last minute, right? So that he
Has
avoids
to.
the release.
How can he not?
But like you said, maybe he does. Hey,
Yeah, he
he's
might
got
be. He might be
something to
tucking it
show
in his
off to the
fucking
world.
ankle.
Hey,
you
I'm
know?
an old man. You know, I'm an old billionaire.
Yeah.
I've accomplished everything I have to accomplish.
Wife's dead.
Wife passed
Jesus, dude.
away.
What?
I mean, a little aggressive
I
there
mean,
for
Sorry,
your
I
Lord
mean,
and Savior.
Yeah, a little blunt about it, but.
Very blunt.
Pretty blunt, man.
Trebek dead soon.
Oh, come on! Now that is just uncalled for.
Dude.
I don't want to be associated with that.
Nick, when I say like enough, the Trebek slander needs to stop.
I mean, people die. It happens.
People
It's
die every
reality. We
day.
have to deal with it.
Yeah, but not good people.
Icons,
No one.
not an icon like Trebek.
Yeah.
Say Jack.
Because
Well, he called himself an icon. I'm not calling that
because he's
fucking guy
icon
an icon.
living.
Yeah.
But Kraft had he had to have bad advice around him, or he wanted that video to get out, right? Because whenever the
yeah.
police department said, "Hey, listen, this is all you got to do,"
And he already apologized, Pat. Did you read the big
And he
thing?
already
He's like, I'm
admitted
sorry to my
guilt, too.
family and all
Yeah.
that. It's like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
At this point, it's blackmail, right?
What do you mean?
kind of the city,
a little
is
bit.
just like, "Hey, we got pictures
Apparently
of
they're
your
shopping
dick,
it
bro."
too. They're shopping it to like the highest bidder.
TMZ, you guys got every other video, maybe another one. Oh, wait. There's another offer right over here. That is something Portnoy would buy, by the way, and then just bury.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dave Portnoy would buy that in a second.
Barstool Sports has obtained the video, and that video is now retracted.
Destroyed.
Just a fucking big blur on the screen.
How about people on the internet who said they weren't gonna watch it? Like if it comes across my timeline, like I'm gonna give it a peek. I want to see what
I'm
happened.
gonna watch it like 20 times for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're gonna beat off to it.
Tuxedo jerking in the shower.
Wasn't
Zeke.
it wasn't Z.
We got a Zito jerking a song.
Jerking on this whole
Wasn't Zeke.
I don't know what that sports gambler's going to do with all his money from Jeopardy, but I hope he takes care of it wisely, like I do with Robinhood. Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos, all commission free. While other brokerages charge up to $10 for every trade, Robinhood doesn't charge any commission fees, so you can trade stocks and keep all your profits. Plus, there's no account minimum deposit needed to get started, so you can start investing at any level. The simple, intuitive design of Robinhood makes investing easy for newcomers and experts alike. View easy-to-understand charts and market data and place a trade in just 4 taps on your smartphone.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Wow, everyone just did it at once.
That's right. You can also view stock collections such as 100 most popular. With Robinhood, you can learn how to invest in the market as you build your portfolio, discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movements so you never miss the right moment to invest. Robinhood is giving our listeners a free stock like Apple, Ford,
What?
or Sprint
Those are
to
pretty good.
help you build your portfolio. Sign up at heartland.robinhood.com. That's heartland.robinhood.com. Robinhood.com. Get your free stock. Well,
I for one
use
love
this app.
Robinhood. Yeah, I know you do, Todd.
Yes.
I love it.
It's the best. It's the best. It's easy. I was always afraid of investing in stocks before, and now
You don't have
Not
to be.
anymore.
You don't have to be, Todd.
I am not.
Not with the hood.
Guys, we're trying to get my floors fixed.
Okay.
in
What's
my
going on,
house. So my house was what do you call it?
A shanty.
A ranch.
When somebody buys it, fixes it up, and resells it.
Renovations.
Damn it.
Fixer upper.
It was flip house. Flip house.
There it is. That was the word.
So, whoever in their ultimate wisdom, when they remodeled it, thought, oh, probably people that, like there's going to be 2 80-year-old people that move in here that are going to wear socks only in the house. They'll never have any animals because they put white tile floor with white grout in my kitchen and the giant mudroom.
Oh no!
It's not going to
So
work.
it's destroyed pretty much. Like the grout is black. We scrubbed it by hand. You can't get it out.
Be an adult, man.
Well, it's not us. It's the 4 dogs or the 3 dogs. So Marnie was like, well, I'm going to have this company. I found this company that will come in and they steam clean the hell out of it. They get it back to original condition, and then they'll seal the grout with whatever color you want. So
like
it's
a
not
deck sealer.
porous.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Seal
so
that
the
grout.
muddy water can't get in there when you try to mop it. So they show up today. The quote she's flipping out is just like $750.
Jesus.
Goodness gracious, Todd.
Now, when I think in my head, I'm like, boy, the job they're about to do really sounds like a giant pain in the ass. So probably if we're to do it, it's going to be 3 times as bad as I'm imagining.
Oh,
in my head
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
So she's like, I'm not paying that. We'll do it myself. She was all proud. She's texting me throughout the day. Oh, I got some cleaner. I got this. I got some scrub brushes. Da 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 da. Like 4 hours later, fuck this. Fuck that. It's fucking got it clean. Fucking dog's back in here. It's fucking dirty again. None of this fucking black's coming out of the grout. Da 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 da. And I'm like, what have we learned? So I explained the whole Imagine thing to her, and I was like, lesson learned is if it sounds like it's gonna suck, it's gonna suck. Just pay somebody to do it.
That's a convenience fee.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
what
That
it
is a convenience fee. That's probably about $100 worth of manual labor you're paying for there
Right.
for the time, in $650 convenience fee right there.
Exactly.
And they knew how bad it sucked too. Whenever they put the quote out there for
Oh
you.
yeah.
You
yeah.
pay people
It's
to
like
move your
movers.
shit. You
Yeah.
pay people to clean your grout.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, that white tile with the white grout really pops on the eyes. That's why they do it. They put a new paint on there, put the little white thing in. Somebody will buy
gonna
this.
look good.
Yeah,
It's
somebody
gonna
will
look
love
good.
this.
It's good
place.
resale value, though.
Yeah,
It's going to help.
Toto, I got a grout guy.
there we go.
Of course you do.
Do you?
Gorms.
Oh, Wayno.
Bro.
Wayno from Lebanon.
Well, maybe we
That's
call
true.
Wayne
Wayno
now after
Grout.
the
How do you
show.
talk to him?
You're fucking Cosmo Kramer, dude.
No, I'm just telling. What do you mean how I talk to him? Hey,
No, like on the phone, or do you send like emails to him?
No, text message
Oh, okay.
or on the phone. Hey, Wayno, got some grout work. Need you to grab your toolbox and get on over here.
Jeez, I'm going to call Wayno now. I don't know why I didn't ask you in the
Wayno.
first place. You have a guy for everything.
Not everything. Doesn't have a Bentley guy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Found that out last night. I have a Bentley that's just a driveway ornament.
Hilarious, dude.
Thing can't move. Hasn't moved in 2 years. Gorman came over, eyed it up, did a full lap around it 2 times. It was like, that thing's a fucking rocket ship. He's like, well, if you can get it to turn back on, that'd be great. You got a guy. He's like, I got a Beamer guy. I got a Mercedes Benz
No, I got
guy.
calls out there, so I need to get that thing for a week and kind of open up the engine a little bit. Let it air
Tell you
out.
what, I got a
And then
Rolls Royce guy.
We're gonna flip it.
I might have a Bentley guy.
You got a Rolls Royce?
If you get a
buy-
Rolls Royce guy, you got a Bentley.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the most relatable thing I've ever said in my entire life. If you ever get a chance, don't buy a Bentley. Speaking
Those of you
of,
listening,
If you get a chance.
Hold on, real quick. Be
speaking of,
honest.
I have a Bentley for sale.
Was it a flex when you bought it or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
it was a retirement present.
Yeah.
It's just a flex.
Sure, it was stand-up comedy money that I got to use for my retirement. So it was like a mixture of like,
Yeah, you deserved it.
Yeah, I was like, here we go. I can do this one last. Here we go, and I hate everything about it. And now it's just been parked on my driveway,
I mean,
literally for 2 years.
The one time I rode in it, in the back seat, I had probably a top 10 massage
Oh,
I've ever gotten.
luxurious. The space back there.
I'm not sure why you stopped driving it.
well, because I'm in the front seat. That's,
Not as
Wait, so
fun.
so driver's seat doesn't have massagers too?
it does, yeah, but I don't like the rolling stuff. It makes me feel weird. Like those chairs that are in like airports and malls
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit that you can sit in. I don't like those.
You got to find the right one.
I don't think I've ever found one. She also massage.
Was the last time you drove it to one of those live at 9s at Morty's?
Yeah, yeah, and left it there for like 3
I
weeks.
remember that.
Yeah,
I worked there, and I'd come back like 3 weeks later. You see a fucking Bentley like with like a Gia Metro and like a beat up truck next to it. What the fuck is Pat doing leaving that thing?
I was just hoping somebody would steal it.
I was terrified somebody was going to steal it or at least take the rims or something the whole time.
Dude, I hope they do, man. It'd be worth more than what it is now.
Well, Pat said you put it in the reverse, and the reverse cam takes 5
seconds to turn on.
I'm out on that already.
I'll tell you, this is
Big of you, Foxy.
very relatable again here. But whenever you pay the amount of money that I paid for that vehicle, and I put it in reverse, I'm expecting that fucking
Right away.
camera to pop on
Yeah.
as my F-150 does.
Yeah.
Right as soon as I get there. No. It's a delayed segment. Let's be patient here. Let's stop traffic in the middle of this fucking parking lot. Then it turns on. Then as soon as you move, you're like, well, I'm going to crash this for sure. It's just a nightmare. It's a bad decision. I make a lot of them. It's moving to the barn soon. As soon as I get a flatbed truck to move that fucking thing.
No, if you take it to the barn, it's never coming out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, get it out of there.
That's what I'm saying. I need to stop looking at
you
it
gotta
every
sell
day.
that thing.
That
Or
may
at
be-
least
would
trade
that-
it in.
Would that be your most expensive item in the barn of bad decisions?
Yeah, for
By
sure.
far, right?
Yeah. If I could get the
Costs
first,
more than the barn.
Yeah, if I could, by far. If I could get the first house that I bought and put that in the barn, that would have been the most pricey
About
bet.
45 years from now, Frank and Mike from American Pickers find your barn. Holy Christ!
Fucking
It's a Bentley.
jackpot.
Let me move this. Let me move this Coke sign out of the way. It's a sit go thing. Is that a pinup doll? Yeah, it's from the '90s. That's crazy. What's that back there? Oh yeah, that's Bentley. Yeah. Oh, we'll take that. When was the last time you drove it? About a month after I bought it. Fuck.
Is that a Denali next to it? Don't you have one of
Escalade
those, too?
Denali? Yeah,
Aquatic vehicle.
Is that a tank?
I do. Yeah.
Mind if we have sex back here? They definitely have sex with each other.
I would think so.
There's a good
It
chance.
seems so. There's rumors to that effect as
Yeah,
well. right?
Frankie oil cans.
By the way, they do great work.
Good for them if they do. Yeah.
Frankie.
Yeah. I mean,
He is a big oil can guy. Anytime he goes somewhere, he sees an oil can he likes. You can see him go to 6 to midnight live. It's pretty wild.
come to my garage. I got a fucking whole bucket
Yeah,
of
a bucket of
goddamn-
oil. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll split the difference with you.
On the oil.
That's him.
His move?
He goes
Oh,
7, he goes 6. He goes, I'll tell you what, I'll split the
Well,
difference.
it's better than what fucking Rick does at the pawn store.
Well, so their place is in Iowa. It's in like their actual shop. They fucking pick, like pieces of dirt and like it's like, well, we bought it for $15, we'll sell it for $850. That's an $845 profit. Like the stuff in there is so overpriced, it's fucking ridiculous.
So I've been to the one in Nashville. And it's funny because I do watch Pickers, not as much as I used to. So I'm like, I remember the episode they got that. I remember the episode they got that.
Oh,
And it's
so you
like-
watch it.
I've watched it, yeah. And I like the show, at night.
Yeah,
But Ty's
Frankie
right.
Fritz.
I mean, seriously, they're paying $300 for this, and then the store and up on the screen it'll say $300 paid for, sell for $600. Horse shit. They got signs in there. They're $2,000.
Oh yeah, big time.
They get more expensive with time.
Gorms loves the antique.
I hit
he
them last
loves-
Saturday. They're starting.
Why don't we follow you? doing
Garage
this?
sales.
Yeah, we should follow you with a camera doing
Garage
this.
sales.
You love those things.
Yep.
You just kind of roll in there.
Have you always done it?
What's your favorite thing about going to the garage sale?
Just the barter.
The barter back and
Oh,
forth.
yeah,
That's the
just
whole thing,
barter.
right? That's why
My
people
whole
do
thing.
it.
Yeah. You got to park the car a few blocks down, though. And
I like how people
Kinda
like
saunter
always
out.
want things that
yeah, 'cause
aren't
you do
listed
quite
for
well for
sale. Like my dad used to have the garage
no,
sales
no,
all
no,
the
no.
time, and
just for negotiating skills.
they would come in, and obviously the things are laying out on tables. This is the stuff for sale. It's got stickers on them, and they would always be like, "How much for that saw that's back there in the back of the garage?" Well, that's my saw. It's not for sale.
That's 101.
We'll give
yeah.
you $50. Yeah, I'm like, fuck. Well, where do these people come from? Like, does that happen? Do people normally just give up their regular shit?
There's regulars. You got to know regulars that you see at each one, right?
I did in Nashville.
Sam's parents go to these
Love
same,
it. Love
same
it.
auctions that Gorman goes to.
Really?
Like, I think they've been in the same. They've swam in the same waters.
So,
before.
listen, if you buy a ceramic bank of a lowland gorilla, it's truly a silverback gorilla bank from 1952. Okay, and you pay $35 for it, and it's worth $500. I'm keeping going. I'm going, boys.
Oh, so
If you-
that was what got you hooked?
not that, but there's many things like that. But that's one of my famous.
Gary V does it too.
One of my
I mean,
famous for the last 3 years. Guy wanted 50. I said, I'll give you everything I got in my pocket. I think I told you the story. Ty Schmidt said, you're a fucking lowlife for doing that. But no, it's just a good negotiation.
Well,
definitely
I went to
wouldn't say
one
that.
auction with Gorman and
Yeah,
fucking
I
ran him
remember
up.
that.
So
I still wanted that basketball.
You should
game,
take
too.
Zito's car. Like trade Zito cars for the weekend. Take Zito's car so you don't have to. You can park it right in the fucking driveway.
I don't want to give away too much of what we're up to, but know that Zito's car might possibly be on an episode of Live PD. We are the dumbest humans.
Who knows who's
It would
driving?
definitely play.
I thought I was going the speed limit. What the hell are you pulling me over? I don't know. Jesus.
That Lou Holtz impression is unbelievable,
It's the
Gordon.
best I've ever heard.
It really
I agree.
is.
Yeah.
It really
Ever.
Ty, let me hear your Lou Holtz real quick.
Well, how you doing, like Pat? I just had about my 15th stroke last night, so my speech is a little slurred right now.
We need to have a Lou Holtz versus Lou Holtz. The doctor versus the regular.
Hey, that's a good garage sale right here. I'm gonna tell you what, they know how to do things around here. They get these prices with the stickers on them.
To have a good garage show, you need three things. That's kind of. Have we hit the music yet to start the show?
Did he?
Let's hit it.
Nah.
All right. Just shooting the shit and letting it rip. Yeah. Hey, let's go. It's time for Heartland Radio.
2.0.
This episode of Heartland Radio 2.0 is brought to you by Trip Actions. There's a reason half of business travelers do not use their company's chosen travel management platform. Booking business travel is still ridiculously outdated, time-consuming, and costly, so chances are your company's travel platform sucks. If you're frustrated with your company's travel management program or lack thereof, you need to look into Trip Actions. They take the pain out of corporate travel with a complete solution that helps businesses save and keeps employees happy. Trip Actions works so well because it's the first travel management platform designed with the road warrior in mind. Or the road hawks in mind. It's easy to book your company's business travel from the app or desktop with 24/7 proactive support around the globe and incentives for employees to save on travel expenses. Companies, large and small, see over 90% adoption and save up to 34% on travel expenses when they use Trip Actions. Companies from Lyft to Sara Lee's Frozen Bakery trust Trip Actions.
Those are big companies.
Those are big companies, Todd. Trip Actions rewards travelers for saving their company money, and they reward you just for checking them out. Reshape your company's business travel today with Trip Actions. Go to tripactions.com/heartland. Complete a 30-minute demo with a Trip Actions account executive, and you'll get a $100 Amazon gift card.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's incredible.
$100 Amazon
That's
gift
a lot
card.
of money.
That's all.
That's a lot.
That's all you got to do. But it's this month only. TripActions.com/Heartland for a free demo and a $100 Amazon gift card. TripActions.com/Heartland.
Nice.
go.
Love it.
T-Bone.
Jason Momoa shaved his beard.
Yeah.
Saw that. He looks pretty stupid.
What are you
Yeah.
doing for Earth? What are you doing for Earth?
He used it to raise awareness for aluminum recycling.
Very nice of him.
He's Aquaman.
This is the
But he
stupidest
looks
thing in the
awful.
world.
Yeah, but he's Aquaman. There's the trash
a tie
island
in
out
there,
there.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of
I
plastic.
mean, but why
guys.
shave your beard? Why can't you just like put out a tweet like, "Hey, recycle aluminum"?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Because
I,
Cal
I'm
Drago's
gonna
on
shave
that.
my
Arthur's
beard.
on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
I mean, aluminum recycling's stupid. I'm just
Go
gonna
on.
say.
Go on.
I shaved my balls this morning to raise awareness for the derogatory depiction of snakes in movies.
I like that.
So,
Good for
yeah.
you, Todd. That's very nice.
Yeah,
Of
it's a better cause.
you. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like since he does have such a staple of a role like Aquaman, don't you have to have the beard
I mean,
for Aquaman?
Trust me, from a man with a beard as yourself.
Thank
You
you.
know, and I know that he'll shave that, and that thing will be back in a month.
It will,
Absolutely.
but he has probably the best beard out there.
Yeah, that was a
That's
7-year
why.
beard. That
It's
was
a great beard.
2012.
It's what makes his so great is the beard to hair ratio / combo. That's really what you have to do. His beard is average at best, but the beard to hair ratio combo,
It's a little stringy, to be
phenomenal.
honest,
Yeah, I know. It's the ratio combo. I mean, trust me.
They say a man's beard has more bacteria than dog fur.
I heard that.
And that's
Really?
bullshit.
I believe that kind of.
What do you
Well,
think
it's
of
a
that?
flavor saver, so that's where's the
Depends where you're
bacteria
sticking your
coming
face,
from.
I
and-
guess,
yep,
yeah.
exactly.
It doesn't make any sense to me though.
Me either.
Dogs
I think we
lick
shower
themselves.
way more than dogs.
Well, and dogs' hairs. I mean, I guess they don't go in public as much. The dogs.
Yeah, but they're fucking rolling around in the grass
Yeah.
and mud
Yeah,
outside.
they don't shower as much as us.
They're
love
licking
my grass.
themselves.
I just don't fully understand. Who did the study?
Yeah,
Some
that's
asshole.
Some asshole that hates beards. Some aluminum recycle guy.
It can't
He
grow
hates
a damn
beards.
beard.
I'm sick of these studies.
I mean, I
Bullshit.
shampooed mine every day. Shampoo and condition every day.
Did you really?
So how
Oh,
much
yeah.
bacteria can be in there? You
Not
only
much.
get like fucking 18 hours worth of exposure.
Exactly.
18 hours. You think Dig's only sleeping for 6 hours?
No, Diggs is sleeping for 7.5.
All right, let's go 12 hours of exposure to the elements.
Well, that's
You
just
can't-
like
how much you're gonna
the
accumulate.
cell phone thing, right? They say it's like dirtier than a toilet or
Yeah.
something. It's like, how though? Somebody's putting her ball sack down on that thing. How is it dirtier than my cell phone?
no way.
I'm
not buying it.
I think it's a good way to raise awareness. Like, hey, let's think about taking care of the beards.
Correct.
Let's think about cleaning the phones, which I respect. But don't fucking scare the shit out of me that my phone has more diseases than a goddamn porta-john at the fucking Indy 500.
Yeah, exactly. What
raising
kind of-
awareness.
What
That's the
kind
only way
of
people listen.
bathroom are we talking about? Is this like a fucking Walmart bathroom?
Gorms is washing the shit off of. By the way, your hoodies also studies say dirtier than airplane bathrooms.
Hoodies and jeans.
Hoodies and jeans
don't need to be washed.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
But if you don't wash your hands after going to the bathroom and just go pick up your phone, boom. There
Well,
it
you don't
is.
need to wash your hands after your bathroom because you're touching your dick that's been in your pants all day. So there's no reason for your dick to be fucking dirty.
Clean
as
dick.
long as
Yeah,
it
unless
is.
you put your phone on the urinal.
Yeah, as long as you don't touch.
Yeah, like
I think
a
everything's a
savage.
lie. I think everything's a lie.
I do too.
I think everything is
Speaking
a lie.
of speaking of dirty in bathrooms, I was so lazy this week, and I get yelled at for not changing the toilet paper every once in a while.
Okay.
I shit a lot.
So me too.
You gotta.
And the toilet paper's all the way downstairs. So instead of using the toilet paper, I just use a little bit, and then I got in the shower and used my shower head as a bidet.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
No.
So
That's
okay.
what you're supposed to do.
Thank
That's
you.
okay.
All right, good.
What'd you
I
get in trouble for?
No,
You
I
left a
did.
chunk. You left a chunk.
No,
down.
I didn't get in trouble. I'm saying I did that.
Not all of it went down the drain.
I did that so I wouldn't use all the toilet paper and then not go get another roll and then get in trouble.
Leave two
I was
pieces.
just- I was
Make
just-
sure
yeah,
she
yeah, I left
uses the
enough.
last
Yeah, correct.
square.
Yeah.
Pretty
smart.
That is pretty
She's
smart.
a lucky lady.
right? Right? Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, I like it.
Speaking of work smarter, not harder, I'm very proud of this office today.
We were working smart today.
Hey, we got a scissor lift in the office. We're blue collar guys.
You're breaking the city. You're
Fucking
breaking the
scissor
city
me
a little
timbers,
bit
baby.
there.
What's that?
Breaking the city a little bit.
Well, not us.
We didn't break it.
Not us.
Don't fucking put that on us, Gorms.
I mean, we are. I guess we've negotiated a deal that we're going to pay for it. And
Baby, we're not accepting damages.
in lieu of paying for something else. We're not accepting blame.
No.
But we will accept payment in lieu of paying for a rental.
Oh,
We
yeah,
solve
that's a
problems.
good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did I use in lieu there? Right?
Yeah, you did. Actually.
Hey, who
Used it
called me?
Very appropriate.
Somebody called the old boat coach. Huh? What down is it?
Fourth.
For you, Lou,
Fourth down, Lou. It's tell you what, it's almost fifth down, Lou.
4th and 30.
Not only that, the fact that we had the scissor lift here and we had a dilemma because we needed to get some very heavy tables from upstairs on the mezzanine down to the main floor. Would have been a difficult operation to just manually carry them down our
Oh,
stairs.
it would have sucked.
Someone would have tripped and fell.
Yeah.
Probably Connor.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
could have got hurt. So
I'd be
we
dead.
used the scissor lift for probably one of the things it's designed
Sure,
for.
it's brilliant watching it. Yeah,
To move furniture from a mezzanine to the bottom floor.
it really was, guys. I was impressed by you.
OCW, by the way, coming on Wednesday. Office Championship Wrestling coming on Wednesday. First episode's going to be a goodie. Just know that. Can't wait for that. The entire crew's getting involved.
We've put more planning in this than probably anything that we've ever done, to be honest.
And, because there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, there is.
There's a lot of moving parts.
Fucking full blown show here.
Office Championship Wrestling is coming on Wednesday, mostly because Nick got us into a little bit of a situation that we have to handle. So, I mean, something popped off in the DMs. You'll find out on Wednesday. Got us in a situation. There's only one way to handle it, and that's in the ring.
Correct?
Yeah,
Or
and
keep
that's
his
what we're
mouth shut.
Yeah, listen,
No,
I don't
it's
say
fair.
that. I don't say this much.
Not a chance.
Must watch. I mean, this is I'm gonna put the must watch monitor on this,
What
and
it-
I don't say that often.
Wednesday at noon. Wednesday at noon. Our YouTube.
Whoa.
Little teaser.
What was that?
Little
Oh,
teaser,
teaser.
for what's
Hit that
what's
again?
coming up.
You know.
Jeez, that's scary.
You know.
Sounds ominous.
That person sounds scary.
Oh, I got this one.
Me too.
Something bells.
Norman is taking his headphones off, and he's leaving.
Probably with a lot of our listeners.
Office Championship Wrestling is going. I'm going to dare to say it might be the best thing in entertainment once it's released.
Yeah, no, that isn't an understatement.
Well, yeah.
Wait, the thing about it is, all you guys are still very wild drug users. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't go that far.
Don't say all of us.
The pub mostly.
Yeah,
the pub mostly. Wild
slander,
drug users.
slander, propaganda.
I am not.
No, you're not.
I am currently high off life.
Your body is currently a temple.
Yeah, it is.
Me as well.
Not currently. Also for the last few days.
Yeah.
But the idea that we've put together, people are going to think that we are like on an insane amount of drugs.
DMT.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm betting that a lot of people are going to think that.
It's just how our brains work.
But it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Incredible.
More than good.
Well, and the best part is, until today, I was under the impression we were selling this for $69.99 on pay-per-view.
No, it's free.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Right.
Which is, it's a bargain.
Free on all of our platforms.
Do I want to give away who's in the first match?
No.
I know
No way.
you want to because you're excited, but don't.
Perhaps Tuesday.
There's a wild scene coming on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all because Nick got us into some problems in the DMs.
Sometimes these things just fall into your lap and you make the most of the situation.
I'm going to say that the DM you got, it was fairly evil.
Well, yeah, and then Nick decides to just completely troll.
Yeah.
A troll, he thought.
Yeah.
With another mom joke.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Nick
Kid'll
walks in.
never
Well,
grow
some
up.
people can handle them, some people can't. You know?
Gorman! He's back.
Nick had to come into my office and said, I think we're in some trouble. And I had to do some quick thinking and really put this thing together. But Wednesday is going to be awesome at noon. Can't wait for it.
I thought we were talking about the other trouble. Yeah, no, Wednesday is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Stay off the weed.
The other,
You're the worst.
Stay off
You're the
weed.
worst.
It's his birthday, though.
I was referencing.
You guys see the new Samsung phones?
Oh, my God.
What happened?
I have not.
They tried.
Double the chance of
They fucked up. I mean, they tried copying BlackBerry and coming out with a new flip phone. You just can't do it. Don't go against the Pearl.
Undefeated.
Samsung tried to make a new flip phone, kind of foldable phone.
Really?
Turns out, first time you fold it, fucking breaks every single time.
Of course it does.
Breaks half the screen.
That's really the biggest problem with a
Screen on
flip
screen,
phone.
little
Yeah.
screen on screen violence.
I saw those commercials, by the way, of them flipping it, and I didn't fully understand how it was going to work because they were showing how it was going to flip, and it was just a full screen. There didn't seem to be a single, like, what are those called?
Hinge?
A hinge. Yeah. I didn't fully
it's
understand.
It's like, my toilet seat at home, no matter how high the toilet seat is or whatever, when you put down the seat, it fucking lowers very, very softly. Versus some toilet seats where it just fucking slammed down. I think that's what Samsung did wrong here.
Well, it's like the scissor lift down there. The scissor lift, whenever you go down, it gives you zero, like, little bit of a heads up that you're at the bottom.
Safety.
I've come crashing down on that scissor lift no less than 10 times here today.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to get fucking whiplash. On
You
the
were
way
going down like 20 miles per hour with that table on top of you.
It really feels like
You were
that
moving.
was
But now
probably-
that you've done it like 4 or 5 times, you know not to do that. Like I feel
That's
like
what she
Samsung
said.
should have tested their product before fucking sending it out to millions of people.
Yeah, you would think during the testing that would have happened. Because,
Yes.
they probably have a robot that opens and closes it like 4,000 times or something.
Correct.
How did it not break that?
Who wants a goddamn cell phone that when you undo it is the size of like a fucking New York Times?
My dad,
fucking
my dad,
buffoon
dude.
wants one of those.
Fucking dads. A lot of dads love the. My dad carries around basically a fucking iPad for his fucking phone. It's ridiculous. That's why you guys wear readers though too. So,
Why do you need the phone that big?
I don't know.
I don't mind it, by the way.
What's that?
Big ass phone.
Well, as long as I could use one hand, as long as I could text and type with one hand.
See, but now it stacks up, so it's double wide in your pocket.
Yeah, that's a big thing for me. How it fits in my pocket's a big deal.
You know, the iPad kind of went away, didn't it? I mean, the iPad had a little bit of a run there, and now it's gone.
Died.
Well, they pushed the iPad Pro. It's fucking like $1,700. Like they used to have ones that were affordable, and now they're all just expensive as shit.
Those things were massive.
Yeah,
The phones got much better too.
they did.
Yeah.
They
You
did.
really didn't need an iPad anymore.
More data, all that. Yeah.
And then they have the MacBooks that are the same size as the iPad. So why not have all the full functionality?
Yeah, might as well have a keyboard.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
don't
what are
need
we
the in
talking
between
about?
anymore. You have phone or laptop. You don't need the in between.
I think I've bought 6 to 7 iPads, though, and lost them, and then I find them like years later, and they can't be updated.
The one we have
Toss
back
them in the
here
barn.
is literally used to turn on music and use for like soundboard stuff. It's like a $1,500 iPad.
I used to use mine strictly to watch videos.
Porn, you mean?
Yeah, well, you said it, but I didn't want to get any fucking viruses on cell phone or computer.
The old porn
So
patch.
fuck the iPad, dude.
Classic Tony.
Classic.
You know what you could do with your iPad, though, is
Tell me.
download the Postmates app. And use it as your personal food delivery, grocery
You're fucking
delivery,
right,
whatever
we
you
could.
can think of delivery service all year round.
That's what we're looking for.
No more trips to the store. You don't even have to know where the store is. Postmates will deliver anything to you.
Good for them.
Download the app for iOS or Android for free. Browse local restaurants and businesses and track your delivery 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Postmates will bring you what you want within the hour. Anything you're craving, Postmates can deliver. They're the largest on-demand network in the known universe with more than 25,000 partner merchants. For a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days.
Pretty good.
To start those free deliveries, download the app right now and use the code Heartland. That's code Heartland for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the app. Get anything you need, anytime you need it, download Postmates and save with code Heartland.
Tell you what,
Now, come on, Nick. Hey, that's a
big
great show
fan
you
of
got on.
Postmates.
Yeah,
Big
about
fan.
80% of my paycheck goes to them.
Carl's Jr. Anyone?
Carl's?
Oh, the CBD burger?
How about that?
What
On
is
420, you can have yourself a CBD burger.
Really?
Yeah, but it's 420. Why would I do that?
Oh, if you're hungry.
What's
Well, I'm good.
what
People are gonna be
concentration?
They infuse the beef with CBD oil,
Man,
and you can eat it for one day and one day
Drizzle
only.
it on.
If they infused it with like actual marijuana,
Exactly.
THC, then
That's
I'd
what
do
it-
something.
All right,
else.
I'm going to say it here. I don't do the vitamins anymore. Okay, 'cause-
Jay,
Of course not.
great job for you, too. Huh?
boy.
Very good.
Thank you.
It's very nice. It's very good of you.
Thank you, birthday boy. I appreciate it.
You know, thank you.
But how do people sleep? Like how do these
CBD
people?
does help.
No idea.
No idea.
But the CBD, I'm just rolling the dice that there's no THC in the CBD that I'm getting in a sketchy package that I got from
Yes.
down the street. I mean,
Right.
I don't understand how how am I supposed to fall asleep? Last night I almost grabbed an entire bottle of NyQuil and just chugged it.
Yeah,
I think that's the best bet.
so it would only be
go to your doctor and get some Xannies.
so it would only be effective for people who don't really partake in weed, right?
It wouldn't be
Yes.
effective for anybody.
Well,
CBD burger.
We got that CBD thing over here. At
Yeah.
what store it was? It was like $600, $700 for
For
what was
nothing?
that? I think we smoked it, and it didn't really do.
Give me a headache. Give me a fucking headache.
Gave you headaches, made the whole office smell like a campfire. That was about it.
But the CBD drops make the body feel better.
Correct.
Yes.
I respect and love
Sure.
the CBD thing.
For sure.
Is that what it is? Is that the burgers for to replace the
No, I think it's just a marketing thing
There
to
it
try and
is.
get some kids there to,
Yep.
slap down a couple bucks on a
Also,
burger.
I bet you
utilizing drugs to get?
It's Four Locos got a hemp flavored drink coming
Correct.
out.
Yep.
But it's not actually, it doesn't have any hemp, no THC, no CBD.
Oh yeah,
it just tastes.
because hemp's delicious.
It tastes
Yeah.
like, this is their exact quote, it tastes like what you think hemp tastes like.
Oh, because everybody likes to eat their weed.
Yeah, we love
love
drinking
it.
the bong water.
Like a
That's what we're
rope?
into.
Nothing like chewing weed.
Todd, go on. I'm sorry, you were about to say something.
No, I can't imagine that's a flavor we're shooting for. When I think of what hemp tastes like, it's like chewing on a rope.
No, I think they're just banking on a lot of fucking people being dumb and thinking CBD is actually THC.
What, you don't like
weed?
What, you don't like weed, man?
Bro, man, you're putting CBD in burgers, man. I'll buy 10 of them. That's gonna be so cool, man.
For sure.
My knee joints are gonna feel so much better. I eat one burger. Can you put CBD in the ketchup too?
I wish there was CBD in everything.
Who are they gonna try to get? That doesn't make much sense.
Kids, people who I guess want to try the taste of hemp. I don't know.
I bet that line will be out the door on
Yeah.
that day.
For sure.
People are just
For the
sheep,
CBD burger?
dipshits.
I
Yeah.
want my Four Loco to taste like I just got stopped by the cops with an armrest full of weed and had to eat it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is nothing like being in a car where there is potentially some vitamins and lights pop on behind you and you look around and have to decide who's going to eat the most and then cop rolls right by you.
I've never had that happen.
Oh, it's the best.
How much weed do you think's been eaten because someone has been followed by a white Ford Explorer with a luggage rack?
Decent amount.
Yeah, man, that's definitely a cup. I see the light inside, man. Fucking eat it, bro. Eat the ounce, man. Just eat 2 ounces, man. I'll eat a gram. I'm driving now. Weed people are the best people. The dumbest, carefreest, most
fun-loving.
Fun-loving human. Not all of them, I guess. I mean, watch that. What Murder Mountain wasn't the most fun-loving marijuana people.
A lot of crazy high
Cheech
people
and Chong.
But the fact that these companies are trying to take advantage of the marijuana thing before it's really a marijuana thing, I respect it. I guess.
Yeah,
Get ahead of the curve.
It's good business.
Carl's Jr. makes a great burger too.
Never had one.
I don't think I've ever had one either.
It's Hardee's.
I don't think I had Hardee's either. Was there not one around us? I don't think there was one around us.
Hardee's is not an East Coast.
I've
thing.
had Hardee's. It's a delicious hamburger.
What did you call us?
I said, Jesus, you fucking guys.
I mean, if it's not at our,
I thought Hardee's was all over the place.
No.
Hardee's is
Carl's
all
Jr.
over Indiana. I had Hardee's out here. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it.
thought-
per
same
se.
thing? I
Get
thought that-
the fuck out of here, Boston, Marky. You
Look.
you got an Italian sub at Boston.
If I'm deciding,
Wildest decision of all time.
Turkey sandwich.
yeah, fair enough. But if I'm deciding between Mickey
Oh, wait,
D's
wait, wait.
and Hardee's, I'm going to Mickey
get a
D's
turkey
every day of the
sandwich?
week.
Yeah, you got turkey sandwich.
Literally 2 days ago at Subway, he said that he doesn't eat turkey
Yeah,
anymore.
he's
His
out on
mom-
turkey.
his
Well,
mom-
That's because he went to Boston Market where there's 75 rotisserie chickens spinning right in front of his face. He goes, "Give me the dry shit."
No. Also, this is turkey straight off the turkey. I'm not talking about cold cut turkey. Cold cut turkey, I'm out on. Turkey sandwich from Boston Market. Feed me that every day.
Burger King has the best burger, right?
I think.
Well, if
I
you
think
like
Hardee's
Sharp Royals.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I think-
depends.
I think Hardee's is as close to like an actual restaurant burger
Right.
as you're gonna find.
I'm a Five Guys guy, but I don't put Five Guys
Five
and
Guys.
Burger King in the same category.
I don't
yeah.
either. I
Yeah.
don't consider it even fast food.
Because you can't drive through
Correct.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I get the shits with Five Guys.
How do you think Mike Francesca would respond to a caller calling in saying they've never heard of Hardee's before?
I think he's actually.
First of all, just stop. Okay. Okay. First of all, I never said that. Okay. I love Hardee's. I
love this guy.
I love the burgers. I mean, they're fine. They're okay. They're fine. But I mean, if we're talking about Hardee's in comparison to Burger King, McDonald's, you're an idiot.
So good, man.
There, for those that don't know, I assume I'm the only one that does it.
Mike Francesa.
No, I think there's plenty of people.
Yeah,
that don't know.
especially out here in the Heartland.
Voice of New York sports.
Yeah.
I guess he started hot take culture.
Yeah,
Him
the
and the Mad
sports
Dog.
pope is what they call him, the New York sports pope.
He's the fucking best. He's Alex Jones of sports.
I never said
Yes,
that.
but you're correct. Burger King,
never
fucking
said
by
that.
far best burgers.
Said that.
I enjoy the Whopper a lot.
Yes,
There was a
very good.
phase of my life where I probably ate Whoppers 4 days a week.
They also do the sesame
Never
buns.
got time.
Oh, yeah.
How
Sesame
good of a con did White Castle pull with that fucking movie? Because there were no White Castles around us growing up, and that was all anyone ever wanted to do was drive to a White Castle.
Then you had it, and it was the worst
Yeah,
thing I've ever had in my
And
life.
they're the worst.
Harold and
things
Kumar,
imaginable.
man. Harold and Kumar.
I mean, there's some companies you just got to respect it, like Air Force Ones with Nelly. I mean, that was an incredible marketing plan. It got me. I'm all in on the Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
I probably have.
Yeah,
I
but
bought a
they're
lot of
good.
pairs. The White Castle thing. I mean, that one good. I think anytime you can get into pop culture, there, it's a good spin. But those White Castle burgers are some of the most disgusting things I've ever put in my mouth.
Really?
Never had it.
I had a whole crave
Don't.
case. I took
Yeah,
down a
I
crave
probably
case one time.
Oh boy.
What's in that?
It's 30 something.
Yeah, they're sliders.
I think it's 30
but it's
sliders.
30 burgers.
Yeah.
That was a nice day on the toilet, huh?
It's
yeah.
diarrhea is all you're doing.
Yeah,
you're
you're
eating
diarrhea.
future diarrhea.
But obviously, when you walk into one of these, it was my first time at the place. I'm a known eater. There were some vitamins involved, and
White Castle.
it was a college thing. Yeah, it was like
It's
a
like a juice
push.
cleanse,
Like,
though.
hey, you try the crave. It is. It is.
The reset button. You go to
It
White
really
Castle.
is. I took her down. I took her down there, but they're terrible. Why didn't Harold and Kumar pick a different place?
That's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
They
understand.
paid a lot of money for
I
that.
think because
Did
of
they?
that.
I
I
can
would
only
assume so.
imagine.
Would have had to.
It was in the title too, wasn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the White Castle font.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most product placement I've ever seen of any.
Oh no,
in any movie.
Neil
ever.
Patrick Harris,
Castaway,
man.
FedEx.
You think more than being in the title of the movie? It wasn't called Casted Away. The guy crashed a FedEx
I was
plane.
going to say that
Basically
was,
was, though.
pretty negative light.
Yeah, it wasn't a great ad for FedEx.
Well, they show that the packages finally got there.
Yeah.
It took
Yeah,
a
the
little
plane
bit.
goes down and everyone on board except for him dies.
FedEx probably sued for that.
Nailed it, Zeke.
Guys, can I tell you about a friend of mine in England?
Yeah.
Brian,
Please
Brian
do.
Carville. You've heard me talk about him, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sure.
yeah.
Oh, Brian.
No, I don't actually know him, but I want to. I want to share this story with you. because
Cheerio.
I read about this and I said, I think this room can appreciate this guy.
Yeah.
I really do.
Let's go. Read the room.
And also, golden rule. as I told you, Connor,
Know your clearance.
know your clearance. Always stay close with your accountant or CFO.
Always.
Correct.
That's why I asked
Send
three of
them
them in my family.
gifts. Tell them they look nice today.
Connor does nothing but talk shit.
I know, about
on
filming.
our CFO. Yeah,
Right. So
Yes,
I'm just telling you.
but that's because he's not my accountant. But
He's
okay.
Fair enough.
your CFO.
He cut your check.
Cut
so
your checks.
He also lives in squalor, so
He does live in
Yes,
squalor.
yes, he does.
Not
you.
our
Not
CFO, you.
I live in
Our CFO lives in a very nice home.
No way, I do not.
It's a very
live in
nice
squalor.
family.
You live in squalor.
you
By
lay
the way-
around with.
By the way,
mouse
happy,
shit.
I live
happy
in-
birthday to Phil.
Yeah, today's
birthday,
actually
Phil.
Phil's birthday.
Hey, way to go, Phil.
Yeah,
worry
another
about
reason, just a fucking scumbag.
What is he, 32, 31?
32
Same as-
probably.
Yeah,
32.
32.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He made it, man.
Yeah, he did it. Best CFO in town.
Best CFO I've ever had.
Yeah.
Best CFO not in town, though. I mean, let's be honest.
In all towns.
Let's be honest.
In all towns.
Phil, he's
In all
talking
towns.
shit about
In all the towns, he's the best CFO.
What
What
are you talking shit on?
because he's not here, huh,
You
Gorman?
said in town. I say he's not in town.
Oh, you're saying all the towns though.
The fucking
He's the
sound
best CFO in all the towns.
Any of my 5 towns.
He
Every
is
town.
the best CFO in any town.
Every town.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Corbs. Back to your British
Back to
friend.
Brian.
Yeah, what about British Brian?
Brian Carville is an accountant.
Okay.
He gets bullied at work
Oh,
Okay.
no.
by his superiors and coworkers.
Other accountants.
This is Ben Affleck. I've seen this
For
movie.
over a couple of years. He says, I'm going to get the company back. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start embezzling. No one will find out. Oh, he
smart.
gathers an
Office
account,
space.
in his account, $380,000.
Let's go.
All right? Now, of that, he just started buying, giving money away, doing everything,
Dumb.
going into work, smiling. That 380 goes down to 220,000.
160 grand to the good cause.
He gets called into the
Robin
office.
Hood.
We got some issues here. Some T's haven't been crossed and I's not dotted. You know anything about this? Because we're going to find out. No, sir. Know nothing about it. That's a Wednesday. On Thursday night, he checks into a hotel. He's got 220 large left in, that he's embezzled.
Yeah.
Blew it all from Thursday afternoon to Sunday night
Legend.
on coke and whores in a hotel.
I knew that.
220,000. And he said, while he's in handcuffs, I knew my run was over, so I went out with a bang. I mean,
it's genius.
Colombian bang.
kind of
bang.
props to this guy.
couple
I mean, if you're
bangs.
going to go out and you're going
That's
into
so
the
many whores.
So much.
So much
Cocaine.
or
cocaine.
one really good one.
My thing about this though is if this guy's willing to just spend 200 grand plus on coke and prostitutes, why is everybody bullying this guy? He's probably a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good time.
How did he
good
not
point.
use some of that money to have some of these people hang out with him?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I did
Right.
see a picture of old Brian.
Not great looking.
I'm not here
What?
to
What?
tell. I'm not here to say you're good looking, not good
Wow.
looking. I'm just saying that I understand.
That why he
That
was made
people
fun
weren't
of?
hanging out with him?
So you think
All right,
it's
I'll
cool-
say it. He looked like a carp. All right, he looked like a river carp. That's what he looked like.
So you think it's okay for
No,
people
I don't think it's okay. I'm
to-
just-
But in Britain, ugly's cool.
What was his name again?
I thought
Brian
nobody
Carville.
was good looking in Britain.
Brian Carville got fucked over and bullied, so he decided to.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, and he
Fuck
did.
the company.
And now he's in jail probably for what, 5-10 years?
Probably embezzlement charge.
Hell of a weekend, though.
Telling that story though about those 4 days.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
To everybody in that cell.
In that block.
I assume though, once you dip your toe in the cocaine and whore water, that it's easy to just fall in and go
It's a
all the way
slippery
out.
Head
slope.
fucking first,
It's a very
brother. Head
slippery
first.
slope.
Head first, my man.
It's basically like a speed side at a water
Yeah, I
park.
assume that money goes quick after.
Once you get going.
Get right back in line.
Just skipping across the bottom pool, right into the other one.
And then the problem is at the end they drain the pool that you land in.
Yeah,
then
that's
cops
the
come
issue.
and get you out.
What's old Cuzzy's name? Wizard of Lies.
Bernie Madoff.
That guy.
How about that?
Burn. Feel the burn.
He's an embezzle champion. He never did any of that cocaine and stuff. He was just living.
Just buying
He had a
shit.
family. Yeah.
Fucking penthouses. in
Yeah, I
Manhattan.
can't imagine the rush. you
Fucking
get
people
from
out of
get-
their fortunes was his
Exactly,
fucking drug.
Right.
Yeah. He had enough of adrenaline from
Right.
ruining lives.
Yeah, all the people he talked to were then, using all their money to do a weekend of cocaine and strippers.
He was investing his kids' money. He was doing it to his kids, even.
Hilarious.
He was doing it to everybody he knew.
Anybody could get it.
Or a bulletproof.
Anybody could get it from Madoff.
Fucking bulletproof vest to the courts. I mean,
paid
that's
for it.
Good way to roll, bro.
There's people in apartments like with a fucking sniper rifle, like
man.
this motherfucker, 120 million from me.
Who played him in that movie on HBO?
Robert De
De
Niro.
Niro, that's
It was a
right.
good movie, man.
Yeah, it
It
was.
took me like
Very
4 or
good.
5 nights to
I was gonna
watch
say
it.
once you actually get through it, it is good.
These shoes.
Can we get?
Hey, these shoes.
You talking about?
These shoes.
Do you think Bernie Madoff would take conversation with us if we were to go to the jail?
1,000%.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why not.
He's shine him in a good light.
He's chirping a lot in prison. I mean, with writings and with phone calls and stuff. Read a thing about it.
A lot of these documentaries about criminals being with journalists, it starts with writing. Like you write to them and then you become pen pals. Connor, you enjoy writing?
Yeah,
I would like you to become pen pals with Bernie Madoff.
Yeah. I'll reach out to him for sure. I'll write a nice little letter.
Before you turn 25, I would like you to be pen pals with Bernie Madoff.
Okay, I find now I have a purpose to live.
What if we each
Yeah, can we get Zito writing to somebody?
what if we
Dahmer?
each picked one? What if we each picked someone to write to in jail? And
See,
chances are we got to get somebody, right?
Okay, so
I call Casey Anthony.
She's not in jail
She's not
anymore.
in jail, yeah.
She will be.
I think that is something we should try to do. I think that would be a funny.
Everybody
I'll
had
reach
to
out to
pick-
Bernie tomorrow.
It was the Italian girl, and she's probably not in jail either.
Amanda Knox.
Amanda Knox.
Oh yeah, she's not in jail yet. No.
Shit.
She's the one who killed her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
See, right, allegedly.
roommate.
Oh, the girl in Italy.
Yeah.
That girl, I don't think she did it, by the way.
Oh man.
Oh, I call Billy McFarland.
Oh, nice. See.
Oh, someone
Hey,
should
well,
get
get the situation,
Yeah,
too.
right, the
Try to
situation.
get them
Just double
both.
them down.
Yeah, try to get them both. We're going to be pen pals with penitentiary people.
I can't wait
Yeah.
for this.
The penitentiary pen pal is what we'll call this.
Yeah.
That's what we do. I
That's
can't wait to
pretty cool.
You think you're going to have good handwriting? You think they're going to have good handwriting on the way back?
Bernie for sure. I bet he writes in cursive.
Billy's the guy like a third grader's writing to him.
Connor, when you write to Bernie Madoff, you use this goddamn quote.
All right, good
Use
call.
the
Should I
quill.
get some? I'm looking for the word
Ink?
of old paper, but I'm not sure.
Parchment?
Papyrus.
Papyrus,
There
yeah.
it is.
There you go.
Yeah,
Calligraphy.
yeah.
That'd be a good time.
Right.
That would be. We have to Google all the best prisoners, and then maybe we do like a draft.
We should get a serial
Draft
killer.
your
Oh, draft your pen pal.
prisoner. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm writing Carville now.
How much does a stamp cost nowadays?
Who? George?
Stamps. 10 stamps are like $5.50.
Oh, that's steep.
Yeah.
Brian
55 cents a stamp.
Yeah. No. They're charging it
Who's
up.
Brian Carville?
The cocaine and
the
whore
cocaine
guy.
and whore guy.
I
Yeah,
thought it
Okay,
was
that's your
Carvel,
guy?
too.
that's my guy.
Okay, so I want the dude from. No, I don't want him actually, but I think he should be a part of it. The Making a Murderer guy.
Oh, Stephen Avery.
I don't think he can write. To be honest.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe
read.
draw pictures. Maybe draw
Yeah.
like a flip book.
How about Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Well, he's in witness protection, so
Suge
nobody
Knight.
knows where he is, right?
Is he out of jail?
I don't know.
I think so, yeah, because he's cooperating and they're putting him in witness protection, which is great for the death pool. I got him.
You won't know if he's dead though, right? Because they won't say if he's dead or not. I want some Italian mob boss. I want some.
Yeah.
I'd like to write with some.
What
mob
about
boss.
Boston George?
He's out of jail though, isn't he?
I'm gonna do Oscar.
is he?
I'm doing Oscar Pistorius.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
That's
poor
a
little
good one.
tink
Tink, poor little fucking Tink Tinks getting letters.
That guy's a terrible guy.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll write to El Chapo.
He's pretty
Oh,
terrible.
El Chapo would be cool.
Have it
I think a lot of the
translated.
guys we're writing to are pretty terrible guys.
Well, yeah, they're in jail.
Sure.
But I mean, I think there's levels.
There's
to
a level,
terrible.
yeah.
Like Madoff, definitely terrible guy. Robbed a lot of people. Tink Tink just blew
Kills.
his girlfriend's fucking head off right
Yeah.
in the middle of bed without the things on.
Intruder.
Yeah.
Intruder was in.
Intruder
Yeah.
was in. Yeah, that was wild.
That was-
scene. He was in jail, then he got out of jail.
Yep.
And then they.
And then the
Hold
world
on.
was like, wait a minute. And the South African Joe, like, oh, we got to put him back in, I guess. He's been out, a little fucking do-si-do. You put right leg in, put your right leg out. I would like an Italian mob boss, I think.
What about Cosby? He's still in jail.
Oh, man. That
Is
would be
Whitey
interesting.
is Whitey alive? Is he in jail?
Whitey?
Whitey Bulger?
No, Whitey's dead. Remember, they killed him
Yeah.
in that West
Somebody
Virginia
killed
prison.
him.
Oh yeah.
We don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
We don't forget.
I'm gonna write this letter to. It's the best I could do, boys.
For Cosby?
That's my Cosby right there.
Bad guy. Bad guy. I guess I keep saying bad guy. We are being pen pals with penitentiary people.
Majority.
We're not great guys.
But on the scale of bad guys, he's a bad
Oh,
guy.
Fogel. Fogel's in prison.
Oh boy. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if we should go in the realm of
He's
pedophile.
Pedophile.
Definitely
Yeah.
the last pick.
I would
Bobby
like.
Schmurda.
Ooh,
Schmurda
really?
gang?
Okay.
That's
Hey,
someone
Charles
to talk
Manson's
to.
still alive?
No,
No, he
I-
died. His
Fucking
kids got
Tony
the thing,
Palumbo's
yeah.
still in jail, I think.
Are you guys all? I see everybody has their phones out right now.
We're all looking.
Googling cool prison.
Yeah, exactly what I fucking Googled.
it's only,
Cool pen pals.
only a matter of time for R. Kelly, but I think he's off the board as well, right?
Yeah, pedophile.
I don't want to talk to R.
No,
Kelly.
yeah, we don't want to fucking.
No
he'll
pedophile.
fucking
Oh.
send us songs.
All right, so we have a rule: no pedophiles in the pen pal.
pedophiles. That's it.
Obviously,
Deal.
because we don't fuck with that. So all the terrible pedophiles.
Well, we don't fuck
Te-
with any of the bad things they do.
Yeah, we don't like any of these. By the way, we're just trying to get a potential face-to-face
Yes.
interview with these
It'd be
people.
interesting to see inside their minds. The Ted Kaczynski, I think, is still alive. The Unabomber.
Ted
Oh.
Kaczynski.
He would be a good one.
Yeah, he's also reasonably smart. Might learn a thing or two.
Well, the thing about Connor and Zito here with these pen pals is they might get brainwashed just by the writings.
1,000%.
That happens.
They'll be.
So maybe I do reach out to Kaczynski.
They'll get one of those pen pals that falls in love with them,
Yeah.
and then they'll have conjugal sex with them.
You guys will be just siphoning all your money into that fucking thing so they can get more ho-hos.
Zito's gonna have billions of dollars going to jail now.
Oh, my God.
Connor, maybe write Bob Kraft. Who knows?
Let's not go that far.
Jury's not out yet.
If I'm writing Bob Kraft, then I'm also starting to smoke cigarettes again. And that's not a path we want to go down in 24.
I like where this is going.
Okay, so we're gonna be
Yeah,
pen pals with somebody in a pen.
I think
Yeah.
we'll get it worked out.
already
Should we do
halfway
a
through my
draft?
first
Should
one.
What
we-
is the
Next
winner?
week, we'll do it
Does the
next week,
winner?
yeah.
Does the winner get something if they get a?
Yes.
The winner has to get something.
Yeah.
A golden
It's only
pen.
right.
A golden quill.
Oh, a golden pen.
Yeah. or
There
a
are
golden
like
pen.
$300 pens.
So to win is the first person to get a letter back.
Yes.
Well, I think it has to be a. I think it has to be a full conversation. It has to be a go.
So it has to be give and
back,
take.
go. It has to be like two
2 letters.
sprints, like
Two legs.
Two
Yeah.
exchanges.
two what's that called?
Down and backs.
Down and backs, yeah.
2 laps.
Gassers. It has to be 2 gassers. You have to send. They have to come back. You have to send. They have to come back.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have to have 2 letters from the other person.
Yes.
Okay.
This is gonna be pretty awesome.
This is
will
going
be
to be pretty
awesome.
good.
I got
I'm not
Suge-
gonna be.
I got Suge Knight.
Here's a question:
Oh my, he's
Good
been
one.
chatty too.
If you get him in
Yeah.
the draft,
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you got
we'll
to
do a draft on what Wednesday.
Draft is fixed.
What was I going to ask? Can I pretend to be a female?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah, I think
all
you
bets are.
can.
You can be
So
whoever
we
you
can
want.
use a little level of subterfuge.
Yeah.
A little deception.
Dick's going to catfish Suge
Yeah, I'm
Knight.
sending pics.
All right.
Google
There we go.
Todd's going to send dick pics with someone else's mail.
I'm going to hide like 2 cigarettes in it. Give him a little,
Oh, not
give him a
a
little
bad
pocket
idea there.
change.
Good idea.
Could we get in
Win him
trouble for
over.
that?
Yes, definitely. I will not do that.
Really? We could get in trouble?
Tell you what, I'm
Yeah,
going to
it's
find.
trafficking with an
I'm
inmate.
going to find someone who did something real bad. I'm going to
Cigarettes
cut out letters
it's
from
contraband.
magazines and send
You
mine.
gotta keister it.
That's why. You,
Yeah.
that's why you got to sneak it in.
Yeah, but everybody in there
Sneaking in your
smokes cigarettes. I didn't know cigarettes were considered contraband.
Tells you a
Yeah,
lot about those
6.
cops, about those bailiffs.
Mm-hmm. They let
Oh,
him
those
slide.
those cigarettes aren't allowed in there?
No.
Contraband,
Either is
contraband,
any of the heroin that they do all the time.
The fact that that's one of Gorman's favorite songs this year, I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sounded good there.
This
Good
is
little
America.
rhythm.
Do it again, Gorman.
Don't catch me kissing a oh. Don't catch you slipping a oh. Look what I'm whipping a oh.
Speaking of modern rappers, Kodak Black with the ultimate flex coming out of jail today. I love that.
What do you
What'd
do?
he
I
do?
didn't see it.
He had it appeared to be about $5,000 in hundreds fanned out over his face while he walked out of jail with a white man with a mullet and a mustache
looked like-
into a gray minivan.
So he looked like a little Asian woman with her fan.
God
You know what
damn
I'm
it.
talking about?
Nope, he did not.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Mulan.
oh yeah.
Why don't they just get air conditioning?
Got to
That's
scratch him off my list, no?
Kodak Black. Yeah, he's out, man. He's officially
Great
out.
Scott report, Todd.
Damn it.
I can't believe we're gonna be pen pals.
This is going to be cool. It'll be
I'm
a real cool
excited.
thing to do.
we got to talk about.
I gotta
it.
pick someone who you gotta be smart here. I can't believe I'm giving away my draft strategy, but
Desperation
Someone
is a
who's
big
not
deal.
given. Someone who's not getting like hundreds of
Yes.
letters a day.
Yeah, you got to
Someone
really
who's-
go down
Someone
the
who's
list.
getting like 5 letters.
Yeah.
A day. Do like Jimmy Garoppolo did. Go down the list. Find your porn star that way.
Yep.
Pat, I wonder if the Iceman's still alive.
That's what because Kolklinski,
George Gervin.
Yeah.
Richard Kolklinski,
Richard Kolklinski.
Dick.
yeah, Dick Kolklinski.
Dead.
He's
Really?
dead?
Really?
Dead.
Damn it.
This
Wipe
is
him off the
exciting.
list.
Well,
I like I didn't like the Iceman. I liked watching
Yeah.
the specials on
Those
the
docs
Yeah.
are cool.
Dead.
he was a wild dude. All
Don't
those
fuck with him.
All those guys, yeah, sexist. I'll say it. All those guys that get really good at all those terrible things, they always get greedy. Why do they always get greedy?
I know.
Everybody wants a bigger piece
It's-
of
they
cake.
need the rush. They just
Cash
need a
rules
rush. I
everything
think.
around me.
Part of like what,
boy Z.
More money, more
you
problems.
could attach yourself to his story a little more because you know he was killing bad people.
Bad people.
Yes.
That's just like mafia people.
It's like
Yes,
Dexter.
correct.
Yeah.
Mafia people are killing mafia.
We
people.
don't kill fucking private citizens.
No.
What's that, Nick?
I mean,
We don't kill private citizens.
let's not rule it out.
What?
Killing innocent people.
Oh yeah, that's true. He might have. I
we
mean,
don't
he's a
do it on purpose.
psychopath, so maybe he's only talking about probably the ones that we
No,
would.
but
I mean, somebody gets in the way. You got to clean it up.
No, a man has a code.
I think I was about to say I think there's a little bit code amongst those terrible humans that they're only going to kill other terrible humans.
That's very naive of
They're,
you.
they're all unreliable.
Well, that's kind of what I do.
narrators.
I mean,
It's like
kinda-
John Wick.
It's kind of
we like to live in our own world.
I live in my own little bubble where I'm like, yeah, they
Yeah.
wouldn't kill bad. They wouldn't kill good people. They're killing bad people. Yeah. They're taking care of their own problems. I'm gonna be pen pals with those guys.
Yeah.
If these guys do like crime after, like, are we suspects?
What do you mean?
Like, if they get out and they're like,
Yeah, we're
like the number-
accessory too.
Why? Because we're friends? We're
Known
pen pals?
associates.
Yeah.
Known
Known associates. Tanya DeGilia. He escaped this weekend.
Fucking
Built
Tanya.
out like goddamn Andy Dufresne, looking to get fucked by Tanya DeGilia. 9:35. Oh, I almost just gave her
Yeah,
address.
you did.
Oh,
It's
Very
on the
close.
internet.
It's on the internet. We get enough stuff.
Yeah.
Tanya. So now we got to think of our fake names that we're going to catfish these people with.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, everyone's gonna catfish.
For sure. Yeah, I was going to be a woman for sure.
yeah.
That's-
I'm probably gonna pick a unisex name, be something like Orlando. You know,
Well, that's
go
the-
both
that's
not a bad
ways.
idea.
Unless the dude we're writing,
city.
unless the dude we're writing hates women.
Hold on. Your idea of a name that goes both ways, the first thing that popped in your head, Orlando.
Orlando
As a
McLovin.
Female name, like it's
I
never
don't
been used
think
as a female
Orlando's
name.
That's
has
a
it?
guy's name.
I've
for
seen a
sure.
few women on stage that go by Orlando.
Those are also men.
Yeah, Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, maybe you go with like cinnamon or something where it's like obviously.
Well, Cinnamon's definitely a woman
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a dog.
E. Norma Stitz.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Good
so
one.
that's what we're doing.
Yeah. All right, we got a plan together.
Look at us.
Again, look forward to the OCW and then look forward to the pen pal draft.
Yeah.
The prison pen pal draft. It's going to be awesome.
Lady named Coco keeps
if you're-
writing me.
That's not her birth name. Sure.
Just respond, Bernie. I'll show you my tits. All right.
I can't wait to have lipstick in the office that I kiss all my letters with.
Sealed with wax.
This has been another fun episode. If you're watching on YouTube, this is it for you because we're about to play some copyrighted music that YouTube won't allow
Because
to
they're
be
an
put
ups-
on there.
They're an
Because
upstanding
they're
business.
protecting
Upstanding.
people
Yeah, upstanding.
and their intellectual property, right?
Yeah.
Business doing big business
So if you're on YouTube, this is you. We're signing out. Goodbye. We love you.
Yep.